Shalom, Israel. I'm preaching officer of 1,000, Thamayam, teaching the biblical law class in Atlanta. Do anybody in the conference call got a question before I get my topic started today? Do anybody in the conference call got a question?
Okay, I have a question.
Go ahead, sis.
Are Saturday classes still on?
Oh, yeah.
Come there. All right, I just want to make sure.
Oh, you haven't nobody told you that you could come on Saturday?
No, I've been seeing it online that classes are still going. I just wanted to make sure before I drive out Saturday.
Yeah, you can come, sis. All sisters are invited.
All right.
All right. Do anybody else got a question? Get all your questions out before I start my topic. Somebody just called in? What's going on, Warren? I'm good. All right. You got any questions, Warren?
Not right now, sir.
All right. Okay, my today topic is about interracial marriage. Interracial marriage and how interracial marriage, the Lord always hated interracial marriage. He always had a problem with interracial marriage. He would never was cool with it. Even in the Garden of Eden, he wasn't cool with interracial marriage. The Lord hates when his people mix with other races, man. Somebody can get me John chapter 8, verse 32. John chapter 8, verse 32. And somebody else get me Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. But first read John chapter 8, verse 32.
The book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. The truth of this Bible will set you free for all the lies that you learn in America, man. Especially about race mixing, man. Somebody just called in? What's going on, Warren?
Not much.
Yeah, the truth of this Bible is to set you free from all the lies that you learn here in America, all the philosophies, all the false doctrine that you learn in church. The truth that we teach in the I.S.U.P.K will set you free from that bondage, man. Because once you under these false doctrine and these philosophies that man teach, you are under a spell, and it's called deep sleep. You know what I'm saying? You sleep. You're not woke. And that's another slang. That's another word for not being in the truth, man. You don't know what's going on around you. You know what I'm saying? You blind. But once you know the truth, you free from all them lies, man. Somebody got Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. Go ahead. Give me a sword, warrior. Go ahead.
Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after
I'm gonna ask them.
of the world, and not after Christ.
Yeah, turn the ball away. Give me a minute. Let's get the sound. Okay. This verse right here says, beware of all philosophy and all vain deceit, man. You have to be careful of who you listen to and who you give your attention to when it comes to the Bible, when it comes to the Word of God, man, because it could be philosophy and it could be vain deceit. What they talking about is nothing. you know, and it can be against God. You have to be careful, and you have to search for yourself. But when you search for yourself, you must test that spirit. You must see if these people walk like Christ. Do these people have the same spirit the Most High have, man? And the Most High, He is a man of war. If you would listen to a person that's not militant, that's not warlike, that's not disciplined, like the UPK, he not telling you the truth, man. He not telling you the truth, man. Cause right here, in this body, in this one body, in this school, we believe in being militant, we believe in being disciplined, and we believe in speaking the truth, man, and not be, you know what I'm saying, lost in all kind of doctrines, man. Somebody give me 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 4. Second Timothy chapter 2, verse 4. Go ahead. Slaki, start from Slaki, start from verse 1. Slaki, I think I got the wrong verse right here. Slaki, you might have skipped this verse. I got the wrong verse right here, Slaki. Slaki for that. Give me Isaiah 29, verse 10. Slaki for that. That means the people that supposed to be teaching us the truth don't know the truth. No, they're far away from the truth, and that's why we don't know this Bible. That's why we lost to Christianity. That's why we don't know who we are as a nation, and that's why we are in this hell, man. Because of our leaders. Our leaders are weak. They don't have no knowledge and they don't have no guidance, man. Especially when it comes to this Bible, man. When you open up this Bible and learn the truth, you learn that the Lord, He hates interracial marriage. The Lord is a God of separation, man. Because to be separate means holy, and our God is holy, man. He's holy. And He wants us to keep our seed, our children, pure, undefiled. And in the book of Genesis, what I'm gonna get to later, you know what I'm saying? The Lord flooded the earth behind interracial marriage. That's why He flooded the earth. He didn't flood the earth behind some angels falling from heaven, sleeping with women, and having giant children, man. That's a lie. That is Christianity. The Lord did not flood the earth behind that. The Lord flooded the earth because we were sleeping with other nations. Same thing we doing today, man. And the Lord hates that, man. Okay. Somebody get me Genesis chapter 6, verse 1. Go ahead.
Isaiah 29 and 10, each sleep, is that is the precept for Genesis 2 and 21? And each sleep that the Most High put on Adam?
Okay. The deep sleep Adam had when it came to Eve, you talking about when he met Eve, right? Yeah, he was teaching Eve, like, you know what I'm saying, the law, statutes, and commandments, and he didn't know that this was going to be his wife. That was a deep sleep. He didn't know that Eve was going to become his wife. That was a deep sleep. That deep sleep and this deep sleep is totally different. You know how like a sister coming to the school, you know, and we teach the sisters in the school and stuff like that. Adam didn't know that the Lord chose Eve to be his wife. That was the deep sleep that He had put on him. So that answer your question? All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Who got Genesis chapter 6, verse 1? Genesis chapter 6, verse 1. Somebody else called in? Let's see, quite a few people. How you doing, Warrior? Okay, go ahead. What's going on, Warrior? All right. Okay. Who got Genesis chapter? Okay, go ahead and read.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 6, verse 1. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. That the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose.
Stop. Now, who are the sons of God in this context? Go ahead. Say what? I can't hardly hear you. You're breaking up. That's right. Correct. Read on.
Verse 3. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them. The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown.
Okay. What? Somebody else called in? What's going on, Warrior? All right. Now, anybody in the classroom know what renown means? Renown. Go ahead. Right. Famous. Legendary. Now put this in today's times, right? The sons of God today would be the Israelites, right? And most of the time when Israelites get famous, what would be the first woman they go marry? Go ahead.
A white woman.
Yeah, that's right. That'd be the first woman they go marry when they get some money. And guess what? They'll do the same thing back in right here in the book of Genesis, man. This had nothing to do with very tall giants walking the earth that came from fallen angels. This is the same thing that's happening today, man. Right now today. We ain't just start doing this. We did this a long time ago. Every time we get some money, we go to another nation and help other nations instead of our own people. And you know what I'm saying? And go marry their daughters and don't stay in our bloodline, man. And the Lord hated that. And that's why the Lord say, I'm going to shorten their years and their days. And they're not going to live for nothing like 120 years now. You know what I'm saying? He shortened our time because of that. He didn't shorten our time because some angels that he created to be perfect came down and slept with daughters of men. That's a lie. That is some foolishness, man. That don't even make sense. Somebody get this for me. Slocky, let me find it. Somebody get 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 38. Hey, we go. It's a strong right there. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 38. Go ahead.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15, verse 37. Like you said, 38, sir?
Yeah, 38.
Okay, I love you. Verse 38. But Yahanna giveth it a body as it has pleased him, and to every seed his own body.
Every what?
Every seed his own body.
Continue.
Verse 39. All flesh is not the same flesh.
Go ahead.
There is one kind of flesh.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
But there is one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts, another of fishes, and another of birds.
Go ahead.
Verse 40. There are also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial,
Stop right there.
but the glory.
No, continue. Go ahead.
But the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another.
Somebody break that down for me. Somebody tell me what they're saying. Who you know has a celestial body, and who you know has a terrestrial body?
So like it, sir.
Go ahead.
Celestial bodies, like Campbell was saying, the fourth dimension, the angels, and terrestrial is saying the humans of flesh.
And it said the glory. Read that again, Rory. Read that scripture again.
1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 40. There are also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial, but the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another.
So what is this saying? What is this basically saying right here? When it comes to, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's basically saying the angels and the men, they both have their own different glories. So there's a time where a man will get his glory for what he does, and there's glory that an angel will do that they have his own glory. It's basically telling you a distinction between one another. And each of their glories are different from one another. They're not the same.
No, and also their bodies are not the same. Their bodies cannot produce another being. They two bodies can't join together and create life. Know what I'm saying? That what it also saying. Our glory is making kids. Do angels make kids? Do angels have children?
So like it, sir.
What's their glory? Our glory. Go ahead. I ain't gonna tell it. Go ahead.
The glory of the celestial bodies is doing the will of the Most High.
And what's our glory? Go ahead.
Our glory would be to reproduce on this earth.
Cause we come through our children, right? We live through our children. We live through our children through reincarnation. Angels, they live forever. They don't need to make kids. Why do an angel need to make kids? Why do an angel need to have children for when they live forever? They are forever. They are eternity. They don't die. We die, so we have to have children so we can come back. So there's no purpose for them to make children at all. Their glory is up there with the Most High, serving the Most High in their celestial bodies, man. Our glory is through our children, man. Coming through our kids, man. Know what I'm saying? That's our glory. Go ahead.
If I may, every time a student or young man, someone comes into the truth, the angels rejoice. They glory
Right.
receive the truth coming to U.P.K.
Right. That's right. That's right. Damn right. Okay, it's like, what was that? Okay, we done with 41. Okay, we done with that. So let's go back to Genesis chapter 6, verse 2. Go ahead. Now I got a question. Man. How can, not a question, but a challenge? How can we prove that Adam's children, his sons, were the sons of God? How can we prove that? With scripture. Nobody knows? Somebody give me Luke chapter 3, verse 38. Luke chapter 3, verse 38. Go ahead.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 3, verse 38. Which was the son of Enos, which was the son of Seth, which was the son of Adam, which was the son of God.
Which was what?
Son of God.
Adam was the son of God. And that's why his children are the sons of God. Because Adam was the son of God. Okay? Somebody, let's go back to Genesis chapter 6, verse 3. Go ahead, Warren.
That also proves that Adam was also Yahanna, right?
No. Okay. Okay, not in that context, because Israelites also are the sons of God. And angels are also called the sons of God too. You know what I'm saying? So not in that context. But how, okay, I got a question for the class too. How can we prove that Israel are the sons of God? With scripture. Come on, man. Where the scholars at, man? Somebody give me Exodus chapter 4. Go ahead. When they say ye are gods. Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. I accept that. But let's get Exodus chapter 4, verse 22. I accept that. That's a good one. That's a good one. So I give me Exodus chapter 4, verse 22. Go ahead.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 4, verse 22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord, Israel is my
Israel is what? So Israel is what? Israel is my son. That's how you can prove that the Israelites are sons of God. And the other one that I pulled in Luke chapter 3 verse 38, that's how you prove that Adam's children were the sons of God because Adam was the son of God. Okay. Let's go to Genesis chapter 6 verse 3. Genesis chapter 6 verse 3. No, read 4. Read 4. Now I got stop right there. Stop right there. Now I got one more challenge. How can we prove that these giants were not very tall men that came from angels? What do giant mean right here in this text? Go ahead. Damn right. Yeah, give him a hand. Yeah, I'm getting a hand on that one. Damn right, man. So how can you prove that though? Uh-uh. Go ahead. Yeah, you close, man. You close. Go ahead. Anybody else? All right. Go ahead. No, in the scripture. I don't need no paraphrasing. Okay, let me get Baruch in the Apocrypha, chapter 3, verse 26. Oh, it's like in the Apocrypha up here, Warrior. So what? Stop right there. Read from the top again. It said what again? Somebody break this down. What this saying? Go ahead. But what there was a giant of? What area there was a giant in? That's correct. Just like how you can put it. Just like Muhammad. He's a giant in Islam. He you know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant, he's a giant in the NBA. He was a giant in the NBA. Who else? Tupac, he was a giant in the rap game. You know what I'm saying? They was known for their art. You know what I'm saying? There was a giant at what they did, man. They was real good at what they do. That's what that means. All right. Slide it off. So okay, we're gonna go. Go ahead. Who?
By him slaying Goliath.
Who again?
When David slayed Goliath,
Yeah, David King.
it's not.
King David is a giant in this Bible. Yes, he is. He's a giant. You know what I'm saying? But he's a giant in stature. No, not stature, my bad. He's a giant at what he do. My bad. He's a giant. He also is a giant in warfare. Matter of fact, he's a giant in war. King David was known to kill. He was he was known to be a giant in that battlefield, man. Okay. Somebody read verse 27. Go ahead. Their own foolishness. Their own foolishness was they wanted to mess with other nations. They didn't want to follow the Lord. They wanted to follow their own greed, man. They wanted to do what they wanted to do, and the Lord destroyed them. The Lord ain't showed them His way. The Lord ain't showed them His way. And those giants were foolish, man. Just like the same giants today, who was in a rap game or who play basketball, or play football today. These stars that are Israelites, they are foolish, man. They just like them giants back in the day. They did their own thing. They messed with white women, and they wasn't studying the Lord. They was not studying the Lord, and the Lord destroyed these people, man, with the flood. All right. Somebody give me Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verse 16. Go ahead.
How would you separate the difference? Like the giant in this context is talking about like the status and reputation.
Right.
And also the giant scripture where he talks about, the Amalek.
I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that at the end of class. I'm gonna get to that. Yeah, I'm just warming up. I'm gonna break it all down for you. Okay. All right. Well, I said, oh yeah, give me Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verse 16. Go ahead.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verse 16. There is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in him. Surely this also is vanity and vexation of spirit.
Break that down. There's no end of all the people. What is this verse saying? When it says there's no end to all the people. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You go ahead, huh? You go ahead, huh? The water. Sir. I think it's saying, there's no way of saying that, there's nothing new under the sun. What what's come before is to me.
Nope. Go ahead.
Is this talking about the people that were here before time, they're going to come right back in? Like, the cycle's never going to stop.
You're correct. That's right. The same people that was in the garden, they are here today. The same children of Cain, they are here today. And you know who the children of Cain is, right? It's today's white man. The white men are the children of Cain. And the rest of the nation that was in the garden or outside of the garden, them same nations are here today, man. There's no end to all the people. That's how you know reincarnation is real and reincarnation is in the Bible. Somebody give me Jeremiah 51, verse 19. And then again, and if you listen, pay attention closely, when it said there's no end to all the people, you know, okay, what happened to those giants? Them giants are people too, right? What happened to them Jolly Green giants that were walking around that people said that was back in Noah days? They supposed to be here today too, right? What happened to them? That goes to show you that's a fairy tale, man. That's a lie. It's not true. Those giants were the same celebrities right now today that are Israelites that go and mess with other nations when they get money, besides their own people, man. Somebody got that verse from me? Jeremiah 51, verse 19. Go ahead.
It's so heavy that you brought that point out right there about how people that the black men that get the money they doing get with those precious woman.
Right.
It's so heavy that you put that out because the ones that the black men that don't go and get the oppressive woman that happen to be, you know, playing the sports or doing the music or whatever it is in the entertainment, getting the big dollars, the ones that marry the black woman don't get all the limelight that man gets that marries that outsider to the race.
That's right. That's right. Damn right. And this been going on, man. This been going on in Israel, and the Lord hates that, man. The Lord hates that. The Lord hates you giving your honor to another strange nation, man. You give your honor to a strange nation when you lay down with another nation. When you lay down with Becky and have sex with Becky, you giving your honor to another nation, man. You giving your honor to another nation because you don't supposed to lay down with no white woman or no other nation. Your responsibility is a black woman, man, an Hispanic woman, or Native American Indian woman. That woman is your responsibility, not no other nation, man. Somebody give me a slide. Before we go to Jeremiah 51, verse 19, let's go to Slack, if I can remember it. Proverbs 55, verse 21.
What was the chapter again?
Proverbs chapter 55, verse 21.
It only goes up to 31.
31. Okay.
Come on,
No, okay. It might be Slack. It might be Psalms 55, verse 21. Oh, Slacky, my bad. Slacky. It's Proverbs chapter 5, verse 15. Let me know you got it. Proverbs 5 and 15. Go ahead.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 5, verse 15. Drink water out of thy own cistern.
What is a cistern? Slacky, what is a cistern? Go ahead. Correct. You on the ball today, Isaiah? Go ahead.
Verse 16. Oh, still out. Verse 15. And running waters out of thy own well.
Read on.
Verse 16. Let thy fountain be dispersed abroad, and rivers of waters in the street.
Go ahead.
Verse 17. Let them be only thy own, and not strangers with thee.
Read on. Break it down. What it means by let thy fountain be blessed and rejoice with the wife of thy youth. What's high Christ going on, warrior? Go ahead.
I believe it's saying, you know, put it simple, it's simple to most people.
And what it mean by the wife of your youth, though?
Your youth is with your neighbor. You know, your neighbor is with your people.
Lay down with that sister that you grew up with, man. That black woman that knows you. That white woman don't know you. Hey, you know what I'm saying? The other nations don't know what the hell you go through. She knows you go through. Why? Because she go through the same hell you go through. You know what I'm saying? But when you go with the other nations, you got to start changing your demeanor and how you talk. You can't be all the way you. You know what I'm saying? And when you go to a white woman, you go to her parents' house, you better not try to be you. You better talk like Carlton. Because they don't want you. You can't be black when you go with a white woman. Go ahead.
They want you to talk like you trying to answer that and invest in your company or something.
Yeah, man. And you know, it's crazy, but that's how the way it is, though. You know what I'm saying? When you go with a black woman, you could be yourself. When you go to a Hispanic woman, you could be yourself. Because guess what? They are you. That white woman at a part of you. You know what I'm saying? Becky don't know your struggle. That's why she tries so hard to please you so much. Because she know you don't belong to her. That's why she give you all the credit cards, let you drive her car. And she spoils you because she know she has no business with you, man. That's why white women spoil a black man. And that's why white men spoil black women. Because they know they got no business with us, man. Go ahead.
What does verse 16 mean?
Okay, so somebody read that for me.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 5, verse 16. Let thy fountains be dispersed abroad, and rivers of waters in the streets.
Let the children that you have with your wife from your youth, you know what I'm saying, be fruitful with her. You know what I'm saying? The Lord like us to have many kids, man. So the Lord saying, let your fountains be dispersed, man. Have many children, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Can we use be fruitful and multiply?
You can, you want to. You know what I'm saying? It means the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord's saying right here, you know what I'm saying, have a lot of children with the woman that's part of your nation.
Okay.
Somebody give me Tobit 4 and 12.
So like, before you move on.
Yo, go ahead.
And 15, what they was cisterns mean?
Oh, we just went over that. Cistern is a cup or a bowl.
Come.
Yeah, the Lord basically, you know what I'm saying, right here, Proverbs give you game. You know, Proverbs is a wise book.
Come.
When, you know what I'm saying, they tell you drink out your own cup, drink out your own bowl. That mean, hey, mess with your own woman, man. Leave that white woman alone. Leave that white woman alone, man. That's not your woman. You know what I'm saying? Mess with your own woman, man. Quit being a... Go ahead.
It's so heavy that you bring out that point, you know what I'm saying? Why would you want to go and mess with something that don't have what a black woman has or a Hispanic or a Native American woman has? When you look at a black woman and compare her to all the other women on earth, ain't no one stand up to that. It's hard to stand up to a black woman because they from the womb brick houses, you know what I'm talking about? They sprout out to be brick houses. So why would you trade a brick house in for a damn tin shanty house? You know what I'm saying? That is not gonna stand the test of time. You know, a black woman, what we have been through as a people, the black woman gonna be right there with you through the whole thing. The other nations, they're not gonna give you time of day to hear your problems because their problems ain't the same as yours. So,
And yeah, man. And then another thing, man, we gotta look at our sisters like we gotta show compassion on them and have mercy on them because they've been destroyed. They don't know the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of us don't know the truth, and it's our job to fix them. It's the man's job to fix that black woman. You know what I'm saying? So when you run to another nation, She looking like, damn, who gonna fix me? Who gonna protect me? Who gonna save me? He don't want me. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's your job. It's our job to fix that black woman, man. That black woman is our responsibility. You don't supposed to be running to another nation. Know what I'm saying? Why you running to that white woman for? She don't need fixing. Know what I'm saying? She good. She ain't been destroyed. Of course she could spoil you. She got everything. That black woman been destroyed by that same white woman you trying to go with. She been destroyed by that nation, and you run to that nation. And you know why you run to that nation? Because you a coward, and basically you a hoe. You a hoe when you turn your back on that black woman like that. When you sleep with a white woman, you a hoe, man. Don't look at a prostitute any different kind of other kind of way, man. You just like that prostitute, man. Cause what do a prostitute sleep with people for? For money. You sleeping with that white woman for money. You the same way. You was a hoe, man. You a hoe ass nigga. Slocks. Excuse my French. Yeah, excuse my French. I shouldn't say it like that. But, go ahead.
You're right for man like that. That's the wrong ass mix for that. When you go outside of your race, and it's basically saying your mama ain't shit.
Right.
You go see one of those ugly ass rat bastard white women, you know what I'm saying, block you. You know what I'm saying? Your mama, she ain't nothing on earth. Block.
Yeah, we gotta keep down the Creole, the French. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? But you're right. Yeah, I'm right, Warrior. Where we was at, man? We was in Proverbs, right?
We went to the book of Tobit.
Okay, that's right.
12, if I wasn't read yet.
That's right. Damn, I got all into it, man. I forgot where I was at. Give me Tobit chapter 4, verse 12.
Come on. The book of Tobit, chapter 4, verse 12. Beware of all whoredom, my son.
Stop. Read that. Say that slow. Because the Bible broke it down better than I said it earlier.
Come.
Read it slow.
The book of Tobit, chapter 4, verse 12. Beware of all whoredom, my son.
It said, beware of all whoredom, my son. Say, my son. Read.
Come.
What is whoredom? Go ahead.
If I'm not mistaken, whoredom could be used the same as adultery when you're in a way cheating on the Most High, you know, with the heathens, and they're pagan false gods. Also,
You got it. You gotta explain no more. You got it. Read on.
Come. And chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers.
Yeah.
Come. Salakia. And take not a strange woman to wife.
Take not a strange woman to wife. The Lord called another nation, a woman from another nation strange. Strange, man. But you think it look good. You think that white woman look good, man. Some of these brothers think white women look better than their own sister, man. They be drooling like the mouth when they looking at Becky. They stay sick in the head, man. Ain't no way in the hell that dog got nothing on a black woman, man. Know what I'm saying? She let me tell you something. That white woman, she go to the beach to get skin tan to try to look like that black woman, man. She get butt injections trying to look like that black woman. Know what I'm saying? She wish she was black, man. She wish she was black. And our sisters, they got the nerve to try to even look like that dog, trying to wear blonde hair and stuff, man. Looking like a Super Saiyan. You ain't getting a bit of trying to look like them. That's the curse, man. They have blonde hair. And blonde is a French word for yellow. That's yellow hair, man. And the Bible says that's a curse. What you about to say, Warrior?
Getting them perms and stuff like putting them perms in their head, trying to have that straight
Yeah.
hair like them white women, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. No, man. We don't need to be looking like them, man. The Lord said they look strange. Even the Lord said they look strange. This is the Bible. This ain't me speaking. The Lord said they look strange. The Lord said don't take a strange woman. If you ain't an Israelite, you're a strange woman. Read on.
Come. Which is not of thy father's tribe. For we are the children of the prophets.
We are who?
Children of the prophets.
Go ahead.
Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Remember, my son.
Stop right there. Now, the first word it says Noah, right? There's a reason why Noah got saved on that ark, and the rest of the sons of Adam didn't get saved. Why did Noah get saved?
Come on.
Go ahead.
He was the only one found righteous in earth.
That's a good question. That's a good answer. Who else? Go ahead.
He took a wife of his own nation.
That's right. That's right. The rest of them didn't do it.
Come on.
That's a good answer. You said he stayed righteous, but you know how he stayed righteous? He stuck with his own. The rest of them didn't stick with their own. This is why God flooded the earth. Read on.
Come. Remember, my son, that our fathers from from the beginning, even that they all married wives of their own kindred, and were blessed in their children, and their seed shall inherit the land.
Go ahead.
Come. Verse 13. Now therefore, my son, love thy brethren, and despise not in thy heart thy brethren, the sons and daughters of thy people.
So you despise that. You despise your people
Come.
when you mess with a white woman.
Come.
You despise your black sister, your Spanish sister, when you mess with a white woman, man.
Come.
You despise them, man. What despise me? You hate them. You hate your own people. Let me tell you something. I don't care you some kidding me. If you go with a white woman and marry a white woman, you hate me. You hate me. You hate me. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, man? Because you have something against your own people, man. You wish you wasn't black. That's what it is. You wish you wasn't an Israelite. You wish you wasn't black. You wish you was white. And it shows, because who you lay down with, man. Read on.
Come. In not taking a wife of them, for in pride is destruction and much trouble.
So we're going to drop that.
Come.
All right. That was somebody give me Jeremiah 51 verse 19. Anybody got any questions? Go ahead.
Sir. How do we say Samson in Hebrew?
Oh man, you gotta get me a blue letter Bible, man. I'm gonna get that for you, word. I'm gonna get that for you for class over with. I'm gonna get that for you. I gotta go to the blue letter Bible for that. Any other question? Go ahead.
I had a question. I want a scripture broke down.
Go ahead.
Is I want to ask the question now. You think I'm gonna go and get the teachers? I ain't.
No, go ahead.
Not one bit.
Come on with it.
Hebrew 9:27. I want to see if they're talking about suicide.
Let's get it. And who speaking?
It's Triple Deshaun.
Okay.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 9, verse 27, it says, and as it is appointed unto man once to die, but after this judgment, but in 26 it was talking about sacrifice. And I was wondering what they talking about committing suicide.
No, okay. You right. You die once. You not gonna come back. Okay, what's your name? Your name Ryan, right? I'm using somebody in the class, right? You gonna die once as Ryan. You're not gonna come back as Ryan. But after the judgment, you gonna come back as somebody else, but you're not gonna come back as Ryan. Just like Elijah, he came back as John. But you die once. You die once. You're not gonna come back ever again. know what I'm saying? You gonna come back as somebody else, but it's still you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody get me. Okay, I'm gonna give you a precept to this. I want you to get me Ecclesiastes 1:11. But we're gonna read what I'm pulling up first. Okay. Listen, I want somebody to grab their apocrypha and give me 2nd Ezra, chapter 14, verse 35.
I got Ecclesiastes 1:11.
Okay, but we're gonna read 2nd Ezra 14 and 34 first. 2nd Ezra 14 and 34 first.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 14, verse 34. Therefore, if so be that ye will subdue your own understanding.
That means, hey, listen. So do your own understanding. The hell what you don't learn. Put what you don't learn to the side, because what we don't learn been lies. So do your own understanding. Read.
Come. And reform your hearts.
Reform your heart. What that mean? What is your heart? Your mind. Change your mind. Read.
Come. Ye shall be kept alive, and after death ye shall obtain mercy.
How you gonna be kept alive after death? Go ahead.
Spirit won't get destroyed.
Spirit is immortal. The spirit don't die. Your body died, but your spirit don't die. Your spirit come back. You know what I'm saying? That's why Christ came back here 5 times. Christ came back here. Christ came here as Adam, Melchizedek, Isaac, Solomon, and Christ. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Come. Verse 35. For after death shall the judgment come.
For after death shall the judgment come. Read.
Come.
That means, okay, I'm also, whoever got Ecclesiastes 1:11, I still want you to hold that. Warrior, you give me Psalms 104, verse 29. But after the judgment, right? What happens after the judgment? Okay, put it like this. Say, for after death shall the judgment come. What happens when you die? Go ahead.
The spirit get judged in the next dimension.
But what happens to your spirit when you die?
It's still alive. It get judged.
It goes up.
Goes up.
And when it goes up, what happens?
Get judged by the Most High.
And then what happened? What happened after that?
Turn back after a couple generations.
That's correct. Read on.
Come. When we shall live again.
We should what?
Live again.
We should what?
Live again.
Live again. Yeah, you gonna die once, but you shall live again. That body that you got on you right now ain't gonna never come back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna never come back, but you gonna come back with a new body, and you shall live again.
Come.
Read.
Come. And then shall the names of the righteous be manifest.
Stop right there. Now you got Psalms 104, verse 29. This is a precept to go to what I was saying.
Book of Psalms, chapter 104, verse 29.
Yes.
Come on, I got it.
Go ahead.
Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled.
Why when the Lord hide his face, you in trouble? Go ahead.
He finna do something terrible to you.
He's not with you when you're in trouble. My bad.
I mean, both of y'all right. It can happen both ways. When the Lord turned the face from you, he ain't protecting you no more. He ain't watching over you no more. Read.
They are troubled. Thou takest away their breath. They die and return to their dust.
They die. They return to the dust. Read.
Verse 30. Thou sendest forth thy spirit. They are created. And thou renewest the face of the earth.
How? Okay, what does it mean, man? Break it down to me. When they say they renew us the face of the earth.
Like
Go ahead.
I had a leaf, like it says when the leaves come out the trees in the wintertime, they come back and replenish. So it's like you die, you gotta regenerate, regeneration.
Right. What you about to say? You about to say something?
Basically, Shalom, sir, I'm basically gonna say the same thing that he said. It's just, reincarnation. When your flesh dies, this fleshly body that we in, this terrestrial body that we in,
Right.
the spirit that resides inside of it, it goes get judged and get sent right back to live out that judgment in a new body.
Y'all correct. Both of y'all correct. Give them a hand. All right. Who got Ecclesiastes 1:11? Ecclesiastes 1:11. Go ahead.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes 1:11. There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after.
What are you talking about?
Like if I may.
Go ahead.
God, it's saying that when we come back, we're reincarnated. You don't know who you were. So if you were a mighty man of renown, you come back fresh and new. You don't have the same life, the same memories.
That's right. That's right. You come back in Total Recall. You ever seen the movie Total Recall? You don't know your past. Somebody said something?
Okay, sir.
Go ahead.
What was the original Hebrew scripture? I lost that one.
So
What were you asking?
Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 11.
I was talking about the original Hebrew one that he brought up that brought you to this.
Second Esdras. You talking about what we had said, when you should live again?
No,
Or,
I mean like when he first
Hebrews 9 and 27.
oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, all right. Okay, who in the Bible that they asked? It was a man in the Bible in Christ times, right? They asked him, "Are you Elijah?" I gave it away. And he said, "No, I'm not Elijah." It was John the Baptist. Why did John the Baptist say, "I'm not Elijah"? Go ahead. No remembrance. He didn't know he was Elijah, but he was Elijah. All right. Okay, let's go. Go ahead.
It's so heavy that you bring that point out that Christ is truly the King and the Savior of the house of Israel, because only the Son of God, the right hand to the Father, would know that John the Baptist is Elijah. So for people to question if Christ is the true King, let's look at the things that he has said and what he has done, and you won't have no question.
And that's also why, right now, I.S.U.P.K, we under attack by fake Israelites. They mad because we said John the Baptist is not in the truth, but he was not in the truth. What was you about to say?
I seen that breakdown. If it don't make sense, you just retarded.
Yeah, I mean, John the Baptist asked Christ, was he the Son of God? He questioned him, and that's why he is the least in the kingdom of heaven. Now he gonna be the least in the kingdom of heaven. Christ said that out of his own mouth. Like, who was you to question Christ like that, man? He went to prison and got weak, but he was up in prison and sent his disciples to question Christ.
Like I had another question.
Go ahead.
John the Baptist, John the Revelator too.
Lie.
Okay, come on.
No, they're two different people. John the Revelator, he the one got sent on the island of Patmos. You gotta remember John the Baptist got his head cut off and got put on the charger.
John the Baptist got his head cut off?
Yeah, because remember he was locked up in the Pharaoh's daughter. They had to do with somebody's daughter was dancing for the Pharaoh on his birthday, and the Pharaoh asked, what would you like? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you dance for me, I'll give you anything that you like. And she said, I want you to cut John the Baptist's head off. And she cut his head off.
So how John the Revelator died? Just in
No, he just died. He just died old age. He was exiled to the island of Patmos, and that he got a vision when he was on the island of Patmos, when he got exiled. All right. Any more questions? Go ahead.
I just had a quick question. Back in when we brought up 1 Corinthians 15 and 40, where we're talking about the celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial.
Right.
Is it safe to say, when the body dies into the ground but the spirit lives, is it safe to say that the spirit will be considered celestial because it don't die like the angels don't die?
Okay. When you look at the sky and you see stars, you see sun, see the moon, those are celestial bodies. That's a celestial body. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the Most High and the angel's body, they're celestial bodies too, but they're in the fourth dimension. You was created to always be on earth. You know what I'm saying? So you always gonna have a terrestrial body. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for you. But you was made to be on the earth. You know what I'm saying? And the angels were made to be in heaven. Any more questions? Go ahead.
Oh, God. They questioned if John was Elijah, but how is it they know that he is Elijah? Or what made them think that John was Elijah, sir?
Because okay, they asked him was it Elijah because of Christ, and also because of the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? They also asked him was he other people. They asked was he I forgot what else they asked. They asked him was he another person too, if I'm mistaken too. You know what I'm saying? But they let you know that they understood reincarnation as well. The Pharisees and the Sadducees, when they asked him, "What are you Elijah?" You know what I'm saying? They understood that reincarnation is in the Bible, is in the scriptures. Okay, but there was a prophecy in the book of Malachi. Let's get it. And that's why they asked him was he Elijah, because Elijah was supposed to come back before Christ came back again in Jerusalem and straighten out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like by doing water baptism and stuff. What John the Baptist did was like he fulfilled prophecy by what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? When he had met Christ and all that, he was preparing the way for when Christ came. So he fulfilled prophecy. That's why they asked him was he Elijah, because they understood scripture as well. Give me Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. Read not 1, but read 5.
Come. Book of Malachi chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord.
Read on.
Come. And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to the fathers.
And now somebody get me Luke chapter 1, verse 70. And you're going to see this again when he is born. The angel telling his father Zechariah the same thing. Slakia, or I think it's verse 7, but I'm thinking, anybody got it? Go ahead. Slakia, not verse 70. Not verse 70, but let me find it. Yeah, that's right. 17, Shalaki. I'm getting old with these scriptures, man. Shalaki. Yeah. Read verse 6. Read 16.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 1, verse 16. And many of the children of Israel shall return to the Lord their God.
And this is the angel talking about John the Baptist before he was born. He was telling Zacharias what his son's gonna do. Read.
Verse 17. And he shall go before him in the spirit and power of Elias.
Elias is the Greek term. Slaki. Elias is the Greek term for Elijah. Read.
To turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the disobedient to the wisdom of the just, to make ready a people prepared for the Lord.
Now you see how they knew? He fulfilled prophecy. They knew what John was doing. It was like he gotta be Elijah, but he said I'm not Elijah. But only reason he said he's not Elijah because he did not know. Because the scripture we just read, there's no memories of the past, but Christ knew. All right. Any more questions? Go ahead.
From all the recent scriptures you broke down from Hebrews all the way to Ecclesiastes, could you also use that to kind of combat that cloning theory and can that be labeled as from Egyptology?
Oh, what'd you say again?
About cloning.
Oh man.
Could that be labeled from Egyptology BS and those scriptures you broke down? Could that be used to kind of combat that theory?
I don't know too much about cloning. I know that's some evil stuff that the white man do. Oh man, I don't know too much about that cloning. You gotta get back to me on that. I probably gotta do some research on that. You got me on that one.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? All right. Somebody give me Okay, we gonna get into about the meaning of stars in the Bible. Stars. You know what I'm saying? Also could be giants too. Somebody give me Numbers, chapter 24, verse 17.
Come. Like, sir, I got it.
Go ahead.
Book of Numbers chapter 24, verse 17. I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob.
Hey, what?
A star out of Jacob.
What do you mean by it should be a star that come out of Jacob?
Like somebody super famous.
That's a good terminology. Somebody want to say something? Go ahead.
Star in this context meaning a celebrity.
Yeah, he just said that.
Oh, so not
Yeah.
Someone with a reputation.
Right. But okay, you know how you got in the movie? You got people that okay, you got people that's starring in the movie, but then you got the co-star, then you got the main star. Right here, this is the main star. Oh, this Bible. Read.
Come. And a scepter shall rise out of Israel, and shall smite the corners of Moab, and destroy all the children of Sheth. Verse 18.
Stop right there.
Come.
Now, this star, right? This star, you know this star is Christ, but how is Christ, how you put it? How can you say that Christ is a star in this Bible when he just only in the New Testament? Go ahead.
Christ is the volume of the book.
Damn. He paraphrased. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Damn right. He is in the volume of the book. But how he is in the volume of the book? Go ahead. Go ahead. What you say again, Warren? Oh, okay.
When you talk about the scepter, that's a symbol of rulership.
No, I'm asking how he is in the volume of the book.
Somebody concerned, from Adam being a son of God, and Adam is Christ, when the incarnation, that's one way, sir.
Yeah, you right. What you gonna say?
It's written of.
And how it's written of him?
It say he come in the volume of the book where it's written to me.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get it to y'all. Christ is in the volume of the book because I said it earlier. He came here 5 times. He came here 5 times. You know what I'm saying? And also he like, okay, how you put it? Christ is the founding father of Israel. How he's the founding father of Israel? Huh?
So if I may, maybe we can use, I come not to destroy, but to, all the prophets are saying exactly what Yahanna say.
Okay. Put it like this. Even when Christ wasn't on the scene, prophets were writing about Christ. Like Moses had wrote about Christ, even though Christ wasn't on the scene then. You know what I'm saying? He wrote about Christ. How did Moses write about Christ?
In this verse, he said his eyes should be red with wine. That's in the
That one too. But there's a prophecy that he wrote about Christ. There's a prophecy that how Christ is coming. Like Isaiah, he wrote a prophecy about how Christ was coming. All the prophets wrote about Christ, man. Like, okay, I'm gonna give y'all one. Like Moses wrote. Let's go to Deuteronomy 18 and 15. There's one prophecy that Moses wrote about Christ. They try to use this in Islam, saying just talking about Muhammad. That's BS. Because I'm gonna break it down for y'all, but this is not about Muhammad. Go ahead.
The Lord God shall raise up unto thee a prophet from the midst of thee, of thy brethren.
Of thy who?
Thy brethren.
That's how it's not talking about Muhammad, because it said thy brethren. Muhammad not an Israelite. He a stinking Arab. Read on.
Come. Unto him ye shall hearken.
Go ahead.
Come. Verse 16. According to all that thou desiredest of the Lord thy God in Horeb, in the day of the assembly.
Read 18.
Come. I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren, like unto thee. And I will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command him.
Somebody give me Acts chapter 3, verse 22. And you give me John chapter 5, verse 46. But we're going to read Acts 3 first. Go ahead.
That scripture we just pulled in Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 15.
Uh-huh.
I was wondering, could we, the same way how that heathen tried to battle Captain Cesariot, saying that Moses, he was a heathen, that he wasn't an Israelite, could we use that scripture to prove that Moses was an Israelite?
Oh, we know Moses was Israelite because he from the tribe of Levi. Who Captain Cesariot was battling, man, he retarded. Something wrong with him. It's in the scriptures that Moses was a Levite. Okay. But he go to precept to Deuteronomy 18 and 15. Acts chapter 3, verse 22.
Come on, I have.
Go ahead.
Acts chapter 3, verse 22. For Moses truly said unto the fathers, a prophet shall the Lord your God raise up unto you of your brethren, like unto me. Him shall ye hear in all things, whatsoever he shall say unto you.
Read verse 26.
Come. Verse 26. Unto you first God, having raised up his son Jesus.
That verse is about Christ. You see it right here. You know what I'm saying? It's about Christ. And Moses, he wrote about Christ. You know what I'm saying? And also said in the Bible. You got John chapter 5, verse 46. Go ahead.
The Nation of Islam is retarded.
Yeah, all on. Hey, man.
Right there.
They're retarded when it comes to the UPK because we know the scriptures. You got it?
The book of John, chapter 5, verse 46. For had ye believed Moses, ye would have believed me. For he wrote of me.
He what?
For he wrote of me.
It's right there. Christ said he wrote of me, man. All the prophets wrote of Christ. All of them wrote of Christ, man. I'm going to give you one off my head. Zechariah. Let's go to Zechariah 9:9. That's going to be the last one. Last prophecy scripture. We'll get back to my topic. Let me get Zechariah 9:9. Go ahead.
Zechariah chapter 9, verse 9. Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, thy king cometh unto thee. He is just and having salvation, lowly and riding upon an ass and upon a coat.
Stop. Who came into Jerusalem on an ass? On a donkey? Who came into Jerusalem riding on a donkey? And was a king? Christ. Christ. This is how Christ is in the volume of the book, man. If he wasn't on the scene when he was Isaac and Adam, somebody was writing about him. He was always on the scene, either somebody writing about him or he appearing. You know what I'm saying? As Isaac or somebody. But the prophets wrote about Christ. They followed Christ. They followed Christ. All the prophets followed Christ. All right. Any more questions? All right. Let's Salakia.
Sorry, sir. I didn't get to the last one with Zechariah.
Yeah, Zechariah chapter 9, verse 9.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we gonna get how much time I got left? Okay.
I was still holding Jeremiah 51.
We gonna drop that right now, cause I'm running on time. Okay. Somebody give me Hebrews chapter 1, verse 3. I'm gonna let other warrior in the classroom read Isaiah. You get the next one, okay? All right. Go ahead, warrior.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 1, verse 3. Who being the brightest of his glory, in the express image of his person, and upholding all things by the word of his power.
Stop right there. What it means, the express image of his person?
We walk the same, we talk the same, we on the same page.
Christ, right. Christ is the most perfect representative to represent the Most High. Okay, Muhammad is the perfect representative to represent Islam. And Moloch, you ever heard of Moloch? Okay, Chan Yun, we're gonna go to that. We're gonna go to that verse. But Chan Yun, he was the perfect representative of Moloch. He was the star of Moloch. That's what that means. Like Christ was the star. Let's go to that verse, Amos chapter 5, verse 26. Because people try to say that the shield of David that we wear, they try to say that this is the star of Moloch. You know what I'm saying? They try to say that this is the star of Moloch. It's not the star of Moloch. The star of Moloch, it was a figure, was a person. Just like Christ was a star. He's the star of the Bible, you know what I'm saying, of Israel. It's like Muhammad is the star of Islam, you know what I'm saying? He's the perfect representative for Islam. And Chan Yun was the perfect representative of Moloch. Anybody got that verse? Amos chapter 5, verse 26.
Amos chapter 5 verse 26. But ye have borne the tabernacle of your Moloch, and Chiun your images, the star of your God.
He was the star of that. He was the star of Moloch. Moloch he's a false god. This right here is not the star of Moloch. It's not even the star. You know what I'm saying? But fake Israelites try to use that to say that the shit of David is the star of Moloch. I mean, they retarded too. But let's get Revelations chapter 22 verse 16. Whoever got it can read.
Come on. Book of Revelations, chapter 22, verse 16. I, Jesus, have sent mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David, and the bright and morning star.
Why he say he's the bright and morning star?
Why? He's the star of Jacob.
That's correct. But why he's the morning star though?
Brightest. Come on.
Go ahead.
He's the morning star because he's shining. Like he's shining that hard. If I'm a country boy. I sit out here in the country. When the sun come up in the morning, that's all you see. It's bright. That's the only thing you gonna see. You know what I'm saying? And when Christ comes back, that's the only thing you gonna see because he's shining like this.
Both of y'all right. But he that star of Jacob that everybody should follow. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should want to be like. But instead, we follow another morning star. Let's get Isaiah 14 and 12. Our people follow this morning star here.
Come on. Book of Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
Oh, who?
O Lucifer,
Read.
son of the morning. How art thou cut down to the ground?
That this is the Lord marking the white man, calling him Lucifer, calling him the morning star. But why did he call the white man the morning star? Because everybody wants to be like the white man. Everybody wants his heaven, man. Everybody wake up in the morning desiring to have a piece of his American pie. When you wake up in the morning, that's all you see is the white man enjoying himself. When you go downtown and you look up in the sky, that last floor on that condo, that white man in there with a pool way up there in the sky. And you desire his heaven. You want to be like him. Right now, he's the morning star, man. But the Lord said he's going to fall from his place, man. Read.
Come. Which didst weaken the nations.
It did what?
Weaken the nations.
Now, this is how you know this not talking about the angel Satan. The angel Satan didn't weaken the nations. There's only one person right now that's weakening the nations. Go ahead, Warriors.
Stealing oil, dropping bombs out the sky.
That's right. That's right. This is that morning star that everybody want to be like. But the morning star who you should want to be like is Christ. You know what I'm saying? But they don't desire that. They want to be like, don't say the oppressor, the devil. And that's why we had to destroy the state, because he is the son of perdition. He is the people that must be destroyed, man. And when you follow with destroyed people, you're gonna be destroyed. You're gonna be destroyed as a nation because they destroyed themselves. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's get
I had a question on verse 13.
Go ahead.
At the end, it say in the sides of the north. They're talking about North America.
That's correct.
Come.
That's correct. This is the white man head seat, North America. You know what I'm saying? That's where he ruled everybody from. America. USA. All right. Now we're going to get to the giants that's in the Old Testament after Genesis. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody asked me about Amalek. I don't know who asked me about Amalek. Who asked me about Amalek? Somebody asked me about Amalek, the giant. Go ahead. Yeah, okay. We're going to get to that right now. We're going to talk about Amalek, but I picked out Anak, the sons of Anak, which was the same. They're giants too. But all them giants Most of them giants were Canaanites. They were Canaanites. They were Africans. You know what I'm saying? You got tall Africans right now, like a tribe of tall Africans right now in Africa. You know what I'm saying? Tall as hell. Ain't no difference. Ain't no difference, man. But they was not children of angels. That's one thing they was not. So let's get Numbers, chapter 13, verse 22.
Come. Book of Numbers, chapter 13, verse 22.
Go ahead.
And they ascended by the south and came unto Hebron, where Iman, Shishaya, and Talmai, the children of Anak were.
And who?
Children of Anak were.
That's verse 22?
Come.
Read on.
Now Hebron was built 7 years before Zoan in Egypt.
Read verse 32.
Come. And they brought up in verse 32. And they brought up an evil report of the land,
Go ahead.
which they had searched unto the children of Israel, saying, the land, through which we have gone to search it, is a land that eateth up the inhabitants thereof. And all the people that we saw in it are men of great stature.
They were tall, man. They were tall. And this was the land of Canaan. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Come, verse 13.
Read verse 32. You at 32?
Like 33 now.
Yeah, read 33.
Come, verse 33. And there we saw the giants, the sons of Anak.
Sons of who?
Anak.
Somebody type in Google Anak, and you will see. Let me know when you see long neck. Long neck. And when you get that, recall, I need you to hold this up to the camera. When you get that, I'm gonna show you how these people look, man. These same people on the earth today, man. Ain't nothing new under the sun. You know what I'm saying? I told you, these same people come back. You know what I'm saying? These people were long neck people. You got African tribes that practice making their neck long and making their forehead long. It's an art that they practice. They did it back then too. But somebody got that definition, Anak. A-N-A-K. Go ahead.
Is that like that Anaki they be talking about?
Yeah, Anakim.
I was slacking. I don't mean get into it. Some dude told me, some old dude I used to work for, he was just talking about some Anaki this and some people making people build gold and mine gold and all. You never heard of that?
Yeah. That's why I'm getting to it now.
Come.
They say giants, but the pyramids and stuff like that.
Talking about Yahanna from another.
Yeah,
another planet and all, planet Nibiru, all that man.
Yeah. That's why I'm getting into that right now.
Come.
Somebody said something?
You want that definition?
Yeah, I need a definition.
Okay, come. Hold on one second. The definition of Anakim were described as a race of giants.
No, I need Anak. Just put in Anak. A-N-A-K.
Yeah.
It say long neck.
Yeah, it's Anak. It'll give you the full description of it.
Yeah.
It said, as a race of giants descended from Anak, according to the Old Testament, they were said to have lived in the southern part of the land of Canaan, near Hebron. According to Genesis 14:5-6, they inhabited the region later known as Edom and Moab.
Yeah.
In the days of Abraham.
But do it say what it say? They have long neck. They have a long neck.
Uh,
That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's why I want you to put in ANAC. I just want you to put in ANAC because when you put in Anakim, you finna get the white man terminology. They finna go on to the spaceships and crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Yeah, that's why I just
Come
need.
on, one con, bro.
Yeah. So anybody just typed in ANAC? ANAK? Let me pull it up for y'all.
Salakia, sir.
You got it?
Yeah, they say, long neck, the son of Arthur.
That's right.
Again.
That's what I want. Read it loud.
Long neck, the son of Arthur.
Karif.
Anakim.
That's right. Karif Abba was the father of the Anak, and he was a Canaanite. And this would they'll look like today. You know what I'm saying? If there was a walk the earth today. Show it to them on the camera. Got long necks when they tall. That's what they'll look like. And them Africans, same Africans, man. Know what I'm saying? They was not giants. They were not giants. Now, what I mean by giants, like children from fallen angels. They was not that. They wasn't 32 feet tall or 16 foot tall. They were probably like 9 foot tall, 8 foot tall. Know what I'm saying? Men, they had long necks. Go ahead.
Village of Shack should go think it's a bunch of giants.
Yeah.
Practical.
Yeah, right. Like you got Africans taller than Shaq. Know what I'm saying? There's a Chinese guy that played for the Rockets that was taller than Shaq. Yahanna, that's his name. You got people that's taller than Shaq over there in the other countries, man. That's 9 feet tall. All right. Let's get 2 Samuel, chapter 21, verse 20. Go ahead.
It's the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 21, verse 20.
I'll catch up. Let me catch up with you.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
It's the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 21, verse 20. And there was yet a battle in Gath, where was a man of great stature, that had on every hand 6 fingers, and on every foot 6 toes, 24 in numbers. And he also was born to the giant.
Read on.
Verse 21. And when he defied Israel, Jonathan, the son of Shemaiah, the brother of David, slew him.
Now this is Goliath's brother. He was a giant. Know what I'm saying? He was a giant that was living amongst the Philistines. Now guess who else was giants? I ain't gonna say giants, but don't say they could be considered as giants. Oh, okay. Get it.
Philistines, all them Africans.
No, you'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised who also was considered a race of tall people back in the Bible days. They were tall too. Anybody got a guess? The Egyptians.
Come.
The Egyptians were tall people, man. They tall. It's in the scriptures. Somebody get me 1 Chronicles chapter 11, verse 23. But were the Egyptians sons of angels? No, they wasn't.
Come, I have
Okay, let me catch up with you. Go ahead.
Come. Book 1 Chronicles chapter 11 verse 23. And he slew an Egyptian A man of great stature.
A man of who?
Great stature.
There it go again. Great stature. That same word. Read.
5 cubits high. And in the Egyptian's hand was a spear like a weaver's beam. And he went down to him with a staff and plucked the spear out of the Egyptian's hand.
We can drop that. Now we know that Egyptians were tall people too. And guess what they got a connection? All of them Hamites. All of them Africans. You know what I'm saying? These were not children of angels. You know what I'm saying? They're not the children of angels at all, man. They were just tall. They were tall people, tall Africans that the Israelites were scared to go to war with because they were taller than them. They were bigger than them. You know what I'm saying? It was a tribe of these people. You know what I'm saying? All right. Somebody give me Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 12. Anybody got any questions? Go ahead.
I just had a question. Where that crazy stuff come from with all that Planet of Nike and all that stuff? Where that crazy? The white man just making stuff up? Where'd you go?
Man, sometimes it be our own people making that stuff up, man. I think Islam got something to do with that, if I ain't mistaken, man. You talking about, man, I forgot where that come from, man. It's crazy, man.
Oh, tablets or something?
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
50,000-year-old people walking around.
Yeah, man. That's
crazy.
Yeah, that's why I should just read the Bible. You got to know them people, man. Because they have you way out there.
He was talking about 2 hours. I was just like, man, listen, I don't know what none of that is you talking about. But, bro, we Israelites.
Yeah, damn right. Somebody got that scripture for me? Ecclesiastes 12 and 12. Go ahead.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 12. And further, by these, my son, be admonished of making many books, there is no end.
Stop right there. By making many books, there is no end. What is talking about? Go ahead.
The verse that says, we have many knowledge with vain wisdom. They could read all the books they want. You can have, I guess, the devils have a whole bunch of libraries, but they don't have the wisdom. You didn't have the son dress up as a girl and kill the whole family line. They have the knowledge and the wisdom.
Okay. Now, you kind of does, Ayala. Go ahead.
All them books and foods, all them Islam books, Buddha. You need to read all that. You really just need to read the scriptures. All that other stuff is just a man made up what he think.
Okay. Right. We got to remember, right, that these books. Who wrote these books? Besides the Bible, who write the rest of these books?
A lot of white folk, majority, regular men.
Besides white, but we gonna use white folk. We gonna use this the term historians, people that find artifacts and give their hypothesis about it, give their theology about it. You know what I'm saying? But it's not facts. But who wrote the Bible? Did a historian write the Bible? Who wrote the Bible? Go ahead.
The men the Most High put the spirit on.
That's right, the prophets. It's a big difference. But you got some of these fake Israelites to try to make a historian book more important than the Bible. But they cleave on to these books, like the book of Enoch, the book of Enoch is not even a historian book. That book comes from a devil named James Bruce. Look it up. You know what I'm saying? He took fragments that he found. You know what I'm saying? And created the book of Enoch. The book of Enoch, that book, Enoch did not write. He did not write that book at all. You know what I'm saying? That's the work of the devil, that book right there. And what else? All them books, they're not good for you. Now, if they line up with the Bible and they tell you correct history and stuff, yeah, you can use it. But you still be careful of using those books, man, because you got to remember, a prophet did not write that book. Most of these people that write these books, they don't even believe in God. You know what I'm saying? They just finding history and writing down what they find and what they see. And a lot of times they're not accurate. So you got to make full proof of what they got in them books. Read.
And much study is a weariness of the flesh.
Much studying, man. If you ain't studying the Bible, man, you gonna worry yourself, man. And guess what? That's another thing too. You can read all these books and read the Bible for yourself. If you're not being taught by men of the Lord, you still not gonna get the right spirit behind these scriptures. You still not gonna have the truth. Know what I'm saying? Somebody get me Isaiah 34 and verse 16. Go ahead.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord.
Seek ye out of the book of the what?
Of the Lord.
Which is this Bible. This is the book of the Lord. Read.
And read. No one of these shall fail.
This ain't gonna fail you, man. And so everything you learn to study out of this ain't gonna fail you. But them other books, you better be careful of them books. Careful of them books, man. But this ain't gonna fail you.
Right.
Read.
None shall want her mate. For my mouth it hath commanded.
This is the word of God. That's why you should just read out of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Rest of the books, man, it's not 100% guaranteed. You can be reading a lie. Now let's get we winding down on time. Let's get 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1. Do anybody got a question before I read this verse? Because it could be my last verse. Do anybody got a question? Yeah, 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 4. 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1.
Come on.
You got it? Go ahead.
Come. Book of 2 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 1. I charge thee before God and the Lord Yahushua, who shall judge the quick and the dead at his appearing.
Stop. What do it mean when the Lord, they say that Christ should judge the quick and the dead?
The quick, that's the living.
Go ahead.
Adam was a quickening spirit. He will judge those who are righteous who have the righteous spirit.
The brother in the class, he was correct. It means the living. It means the living. But you was on it when you said Christ was a quickening spirit. But what do quickening spirit mean?
Like Adam was a to be alive, not like the dry bones to death.
No. It's two different. Those two different meanings. Now, when it say Adam was a living soul, and Christ was a quickening spirit, it's a difference between that. You know what I'm saying? How is Christ a quickening spirit?
Adam was alive, but Christ, he gave life.
Damn right. Okay, damn right. I see you remember. All right.
Okay.
Read verse 2.
Come. Verse 2. Preach the word. Be instant in season, out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
What does it mean? What Timothy talking about? Always be ready to teach.
Come.
Always be ready to teach. You know what I'm saying? Always be apt to teach. Always be ready to push this truth, man. You know?
Come. Verse 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine.
They don't want to hear the truth. That's why you always got to be apt to teach, because they don't want to hear it, man. What do you mean by they should not endure sound doctrine? They can't stand to hear it. They can't stand to hear it, man. They're not going to sit there and listen to you. That's why when you open the Bible, a Christian run. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear I can eat pork. They want to hear I can eat shrimp. They want to hear I can pop holes. They want to hear I can be gay. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear the truth. Read.
Come. But after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears.
Who teaches our people it's okay to sin? That Christian pastor. They pay that Christian pastor all that time money because that Christian pastor feed them lies. He feed them lies. He tell a homosexual, the Lord still loves you. He don't care you gay. He just hate that you doing that, but he loves you. No, he don't. No, he don't. Why you lying to that homosexual? You need to put the fear of God in that homosexual and tell him God hates you, man. You sick in his eyes, man. You need to change. But that Christian pastor tell the homosexual, no, you ain't got to change because the Lord still loves you. He understand. You can have a personal relationship with God because I have a personal relationship with God. Whole time, that personal relationship with God is your pastor. Your pastor is your God, man. That's who you got a personal relationship with. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a personal relationship with God. No, that's not God that you got a personal relationship with. God hates sinners, man. It's in the Bible. You do any kind of sin and you doing it willfully, you know what I'm saying? It's all right if you do it unwillfully. You ain't mean to do it. But if you do it purposely, homosexuals sin on purpose. You know what I'm saying? People who smoke weed, they sin on purpose. They know what they're doing, and they do it the next day over and over again. God hates that. He hates that. And they need to be rebuked. That's why you must be apt to teach. Always be apt to teach the truth. And tell your people, hey, the Lord hates you, man. The Lord hates homosexuals, man. Tell them. Oh, well. The Lord said don't spare their feelings, man. Read on.
Come. Verse 4. And they shall turn away their ears from the truth.
Do what?
Turn away their ears from the truth.
Go ahead.
And shall be turned unto fables.
What are the fables that they believe that's in the Bible? Go ahead.
God loves everybody.
That's one. What you about to say? Somebody says?
Immaculate conception.
That's a big one. Anybody else?
Sir.
Go ahead.
They believe God loves everyone.
Somebody said that already. Go ahead.
They think Jesus still white.
Damn. Hey, you right about that. Hey, they believe Jesus got no color. Ain't that a fable? But I'm going to stay in the class. They believe that angels fell from heaven. Well, angels are perfect, man. They ain't fall from heaven. They ain't fall from heaven, man. Go ahead.
They also believe in heaven and hell.
Oh, man. Damn. Give him a hand on that one. I forgot all about that one. Yeah, right. Okay, but anybody got any more questions for in the class?
Sir.
Go ahead.
They also believe that Christ, the Most High, and they believe in the Holy Trinity. It's all one.
Yeah, that's correct. When Christ is not the Most High, Christ is the Son of God, and he served God. You know what I'm saying? He's not the Most High God. Anybody else got any questions for in the class? Go ahead. Go ahead, Warrior.
Oh, you go ahead, brother. I wait. What you were reading before, could we use, since when we start reading, when the book gets open, they free, could we use
Everybody can use that one. That's Psalms 28:1. Yeah, you can use that one. I think it's Psalms 28:1 or Proverbs 28:1. One of them. Yeah, you can use that. Somebody else had a question?
Shalaka, so there young man Willie.
Go ahead.
I've been trying to get in contact with you. Can you shoot me your number again? Every time I call your number, it's like I get a little amigo.
Oh no, I changed my number. I changed my number.
He tell me no, I'm like English.
Nah, no, I changed my number. I'm gonna shoot it to you. I'm gonna get it to you.
Okay.
Anybody else got a question? All righty. With that, I'm gonna hand the class to the preaching officer of 500, Rakar Karab.
All right, clap it up for Uncle Thummy up. Security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, you must get permission from the head to speak. There's another 6 months in which they will court each other. After this 6 months period, they will get permission to marry TITHES, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21. Malachi 3 and 8 through 10 means a tenth in Hebrew, Ma'ishara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or the teacher. Priest fund, which is a free will offering for the priest, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. And if you want to give a priest donation, you can just write the name on the envelope and hand it to the priest. And if you want to do school donations, just put donations on it, and then, you know what I mean, you can hand it to the priest. Upcoming holy convocations, which is the Passover still, and a Feast of Unleavened Bread, which is still postponed. And if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school to start wearing all black, that means boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, we're going to do a courtesy salute, men of Intro Majum, which means to stand. Majum Shabbat, Majum, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Barakah. And what we just said was the Most High in Christ bless you. Yahweh tells me his hands down, Sar term. We're going to give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Sisters have their foot, they hit their feet at a 45-degree angle with their right hand over their left. And when we say Barak, you put your hand over your chest with your head down, shame face. When there's a Majum, you mean stand. Shabbat, Majum, Barak, Yahweh, Shema, Hashem, Yahweh. And what we just said was the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. Yahweh tells me his hands down, class is missed.